There's a time for running flat out, and there's a time for standing still, a time to simply cruise along, a time for doing what you must, a time for doing what you will, a time to find the right amid the wrong, a time to walk to the end of the street, a time to run a mile, a time for going nowhere with a certain sense of style, a time to be out in this big new world, and a time for going back to the old country. And there's a time for talking quiet, and there's a time for shouting loud, a time to not say anything at all. There's a time to get your banner out and be part of the crowd, a time to be alone against the wall. There's a time to keep your hat on firmly tied in place, a time to take it off and let the people see your face. And there's a time to be part of this big new world, and a time for going back to the old country. There's a time to write the music, there's a time to write the words, there's a time to go out playing, make yourself get heard. And there's a time to be together, and there's a time to be alone, a time you just need someone by your side, a time for someone with you on that road you walk along. And there's a time for parting where the road divides, there's a time to reconsider, a time to reconnect, a time to sit in a darkened room and wonder what comes next. And there's a time to live in this big new world, and a time for going back to the old country. There's a time to do your living, there'll come a time to die. There's a time you're sure of everything, and many times you wonder why, and what you're doing here in this big new world when you could be playing songs in the old country.